Hello friends and welcome back. It's Love to Inspired Handmade with Christina, and today is Friday, August 1st of 2025, and I am thrilled to bring to you the Spooky Sweet Fun Fold card. So this is the card here, and then you can pull this out, and then you have a whole nother little card for inside. So it's different little versions of this, but I'm sure you're going to love it. Let me see if I can get it back in there. You're going to love how to create this. It's simple, and it just brings a smile to someone, because it's a little bit different than your average open and fold cards. But anyway, let me turn the camera down and we will get started. Okay, here we go. Let me move this down closer to me. I didn't clean off my desk enough to be able to have all the things here. Okay, get it back straight. Here we go, here we go. Now this little, I think I've showed it in a video back a little bit. This is from the Spooky Sweet 12 by 12 paper, and this is really fun because inside here not only does it have the DSP, it also has fun little prints like this one where you can cut these out, different little pictures, and you can create, with your scrapbooks, or even if you're creating with cards. It has a beautiful print on the back side of it. I think it's with the petunia pop color. And then you've got this little print, which is the one that I just showed. It has all the fun little candies splattered everywhere and little bats and stuff, but on the back side of it, which this is the one I'm going to be showing today. And it's got like this little really rough look to it, but it's got the blacks and the grays and the pumpkin pies, and I really enjoy that. One other one is the fun little just a spooky window. It's just a fun little sway that way, and then you have an orange background, orange and white, I guess. It's the better. And one other one, hang on, my fingers are sticky fingers. And here's this one. This one is actually, and I'm showing you this upside down. Am I? No, that's right. This one is really fun because you see how you can cut these off, and you can have you can create tags for little treat boxes. And so that's a lot of fun to use as well. And then, of course, the one other thing that's inside this this paper pack is these little, I've been cutting out of them already. So you have all these little pop out pieces, so you can create any kind of image with these, and they're really fun. They're simple to work with. You get 2 sheets of them, so that's super cute. And then here's one other piece of the DSP that you can see that I've already cut up, and on the back side of it is just that real pretty orange pumpkin pie color. Let me get my trimmer settled down. So we're going to start out with, on this card here, I'm going to pull this little thing out. So we're going to start out with just doing the base here. Now with the top of it, decorate it however you want to. Have fun with it. This pack of DSP here, you can create all kinds of fun little Halloween cards. So if you like to send these out, this is a great thing to start creating with, just to give a fun little treat. But again, it has a whole lot of things for you to create fun tags with it as well. So this one, for us to do this little piece right here, I'm going to just stick this to the side. We're going to just start with your basic 4 1/4 by 11 sheet of cardstock. And once you've cut that, you're going to score it at 5 1/2. So I'm going to move my paper trimmer over, and let me see it's going to be easier for me to work. I'm going to work from the bottom side here. Now with this, you're going to cut the bottom after you've scored your 5 1/2 score line. You're going to cut the bottom piece of it, not the top. But when you cut the bottom piece, you're going to start from the bottom left corner all the way up to the right corner. So you just stick it into your paper trimmer and you line up that corner all the way up to this one in the cutting score line. And then that's what it's going to look like. Okay? So once you've done that, sit that out to the side and then go ahead and just fold this little flap up. Let me come a little closer for y'all. There we go. Okay, so you're going to fold this little flap up, and then you're going to take and you're going to add adhesive just to this one side here from the flap. So you're going to add it, but do a real fine line of it. I almost put too much on this other one that I created. So you want to have it as close to the edge. And if you're using multi-purpose glue like I am, make sure that you don't like squeeze real hard. Just give it a gentle squeeze and give a fine little line. You want enough there that it's going to stick, but you don't want it to just like glop onto your stuff, because that stuff, yeah, it sticks and it sticks well, okay? So then just gently come and then just press it down. So now you have your little pocket for the insert for your card, okay? And then all you're going to want to do is decorate the top little piece here that's the outer piece. On this one, I added some ribbon. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to add ribbon again this time. I have got these little punch outs already done out. I've got the cute little hippo. Let me get you in the camera. I got the cute little hippo out. And then I also took this little fun guy. Maybe he's a crow bird thing. I'm not quite sure. Maybe a bat or a cat dressed as a bird. I don't know. And then I have the fun little pumpkin and crow. I think he is absolutely adorable. I also took out a couple of just little bats because I'm not sure if I'm going to use the bats, but I may. And the cauldron. So I took the cauldron, and the fun little thing with the cauldron, you can leave it just like this and add stuff, but it also comes with some green bubbly that you can attach to the top. So isn't that cute? And you can lay it flat or use some dimensionals to bring your bubbly out a little bit, which is probably what I'm going to do. So let me find my dimensionals real fast. I literally just had them in my eyesight. I didn't know where I did put them. Okay, so I know that I'm going to add a little bit of dimension here. I don't know that I put them on spaced out enough, but well, this will be fine. So I'm going to add that to the top of my cauldron. So now I have some little green bubbly going on. Let me bring my base back over here. Stay in the camera, sorry. Okay, and I'm gonna get my little hippo, and I'm just gonna first lay it to see how I want to layer these. So I'm thinking I'll put the hippo and then add the cauldron here over a little bit, and then I may, let's see, I might have him, don't know, I may not add him at all. Thought about having him like sit on top of the cauldron, and he's sitting there chit-chatting with his little friend. So that's cute. And then you can, if you want to just keep adding layers, you can add the little pumpkin. I think that might be a little much, so we'll just stick with that. What do you say? I think it'll still turn out okay. Let me add me a little bit of multi-purpose glue on the back of here. Stick him on just like so. And then I'm going to do this one. I'm going to lay it flat because I did add a little bit of dimension with the bubbly. I don't know quite what I want to call that, but all right. And then let's take our little fun catbird. I'm not sure. It's like toucan maybe? Not sure. All right, and then just, he's gonna be hanging off quite a bit here, so I may just add a little bit of, it's kind of like when you're doing these things live like this, it's like you're having to like figure, I mean, I had an idea of what to do, but I'm just kind of playing with it together. So that's what we have going on. Da, da, da. Now, just hold on because this is going to come to life, okay? I love how having this backdrop flap that we pull out. So this piece, now you're going to take a piece of Designer Series paper, and this Designer Series paper is 3 3/4 by 10 1/2, and you're going to want a basic white or just a light color for your, be able to write your greetings. So your insert for that is going to be 3 1/2 by 4 3/4. So you'll want to add it to one side of the inside of your flap. So we'll go ahead now. If you're going to do any stamping, go ahead and do it now, so that if you mess up, you can flip it over before it is attached. But I'm not going to do that. I am going to go ahead and add it in now. I did take out this fun little banner that was in the little punch out because I thought this would be cute to add. You can put it on the side. I'm going to actually keep it just upright like this because I want to be able to have enough room to write my, you know, whatever greeting that I'm going to be writing to the person that I send it to. So yeah, we're going to keep it very simple. And then inside the Fright Night, there is a stamp set that matches this paper, and it is uber cute. But I'm going to use the Inside the Fright Night and for the Happy Halloween. So let me go ahead and get that set up with my Mementos ink. And we're going to have the guts done, guys. What do you say? Oh, you know what would have been even funner? I just thought about it. It would have been really fun if I would have attached the banner to the Happy Halloween. I just stamped that upside down. And that is why you stamp before you attach, guys. There you go. Nobody's ever done that before, have they? Okay. Do you just slide this little guy in just like so? And now this definitely needs some embellishment or something to bring it closer to all the things, right? I mean, I think so. I did have a couple of bats punched out, but I can't find one of my bats. Where did my bats go? Well, let's go ahead and come over here and I will pop out another bat real fast because I don't know, I lost one of my bats during all of my shenanigans. So let's add a couple of bats and then we'll add a couple of embellishments, and I think this little guy is gonna be perfect. What do you say? Let's turn, uh-oh, can I turn him? Just a little, okay, there you go. Of course, we need to have some kind of sentiment on the front. And since I am going to fix my boo-boo on the inside that I just did, not right now though, because I don't want to keep y'all, I'm going to re-stamp the Happy Halloween. You know what? Check this out. I can re-stamp it and add it to the inside as like an extra layer. What do you say? That way it's already fixed up. I think so. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna add it on top of that. So then that's how you fix the little boo-boo that I just did by stamping it upside down. Now that, I think that is so funny. that I did that. But hey, it happens. It happens to all of us. Now I added the little bat. Take you a little Stampin' Up marker and then just kind of freehand some little bitty dashes through there. So your little bat is flying around. Oh, I love this. I love it already. Okay, and almost done. I'm almost done. Okay, here we go. Eat, drink, and be scary. Yes, so go ahead and take you some scrap paper. I'm gonna ink this up real quick and stamp it on here. And then I'm just going to cut this in half, just like so. I love how this looks by doing this. And then you can just add this on top of your little card. Well, how am I going to do that without covering up all of my stuff? Here, we can stick one down there and one up here maybe? No. Yeah. Eat, drink, and be scary. We'll see. Maybe add dimensions on that one. Or maybe I'll just leave it flat. What do you say? This is cute. I'm on the fly here. All right. And I don't want to keep it like all straight and put together because I feel like it needs to have a little bit of, and then I want to add a couple of little pretty little bling things to draw my attention this way. So there you go. What? Okay. Here we go. Da da da. What do you say? Let me move it back, the camera back out. Yes. Love it. Okay, so here's your two little fun cards. Simple, easy, decorate them how you want, all with this fun little suite we have here. Let me go up close again, and let me move it over and in. Da da da. Very cute, very cute. I hope you enjoyed today. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, you guys, so you never miss a fun bloopers video again. No, just kidding. I will be back next week on August 8th of 2025 with a new tutorial. I do hope that you enjoyed it. Make sure that you go in and check out my blog and see all the other inspirational ideas, or you can go follow me on Facebook to find out as well. And I can give you the link just to show you where you can get this adorable little paper too. Just look in the descriptions. Y'all be blessed, and I will see you next week.